Hello and welcome. The various aspects of the FEMA which we are uh, covering in this series also have actually in the previous series I have told you that it is 2,50,000. It is not rupees. It is the US dollar 2,50,000 per financial year per resident can now give. Now, what are those reasons for which the individual can remit outside the country? And very quickly, I'm going to cover those. LRS for current account transaction. Now we call it current account. Capital account, I'm going to cover it later on. The LRS limit for US dollar 2,50,000 per financial year under the scheme also includes subsumes remittance for current account transactions, that is private visit, gift, donation, going abroad on employment, emigration, maintenance of close relatives abroad, business trips, medical treatment abroad, studies, etc. Now, which is available to the residential individual. Now, let's go one by one. That private visit to the foreign country or abroad, for private visit abroad other than Nepal and Bhutan, any resident individual can obtain foreign exchange up to an aggregate amount of 2 lakh 50 aggregate amount of US dollar 2,50,000 per financial year from an authorized dealer in any one financial year, irrespective of the number of visits undertaken during the year. So, irrespective whether you go one by for one time or you go 100 times, it doesn't matter. Tour related expenses, we are all now heading and we are planning our vacation abroad in the month of May and June. So it is very important for us to understand that currency. See, the currency, the DRI, the customs can catch you on airport if you just flout the norms. Please see that whatever currency you carry, you must have some proof. Take it on your passport and take a bill for the exchange and show that from where you have actually procured the financial currency or the US dollar or any foreign currency which you are under your possession. Now, tour abroad related expenses, all tour related expenses, including cost of rail, road, water transport, cost of Euro rail, passes, ticket, etc., outside India, and overseas hotel lodging expenses shall be subsumed under the LRS limit. The tour operator can collect this amount either in Indian rupee or in foreign currency from the resident traveler. Let's say gift. Now, gift or donation to person resident outside India, any resident individual may remit up to US dollar 2,50,000 in one financial year as gift to a person resident outside India or as donation to any organization outside India. Going abroad on employment. Suppose a person going on abroad for employment can draw foreign exchange up to 2,50,000 dollars per financial year. Immigration. A person wanting to immigrate can draw foreign exchange up to category 1 bank and AD category 2 up to the amount prescribed by the country of the immigration, or the US dollar 2,50,000 remittance of any amount of foreign exchange outside India in excess of this limit may be allowed only toward meeting in incidental expenses in the country of immigration and not for the earning points or credit to become eligible for immigration by way of overseas investment in government bonds, land, commercial enterprise, and etc. So the limit is 2 lakh 50 US dollar. If you want to have it something more, it is just for incidental charges, say maybe your TR or permanent residence changing, or maybe courier charges or handling and cargo charges or whatever. But you cannot show that I have bought some investment. Some countries say that okay, you will bring this much millions of dollar for the investment, and then only we are going to give you the citizenship. So that is not allowed under this LRS scheme. Maintenance of close relative abroad. A resident can individual can remit up to 2,50,000 per financial towards the maintenance of the close relative. Business trips abroad. Visit by individual in connection with the attending of an international conference, seminar, specialized training, apprentice training, etc. are treated as business visit. For business trip also, the limit is the same. The LR is not permissible if employee deputed out of India. If an employee is being deputed by an entity for any of the above and expenses are borne by the latter, such expenses shall be treated as residual current account transaction outside LRS and may be permitted by the AD without any limit, subject to verification of the bona fide of the transaction. So the business, if you are deputing employee, that such individual limits are not counted, but by the entity who is sending you outside India. The last but not least is the medical treatment abroad. Authorized dealers (AD) may release foreign exchange up to $250,000 or its equivalent per financial year without insisting on any estimate from a hospital or doctor for amount exceeding this limit, above this limit. Authorized dealers may release foreign exchange under the general permissions based on the estimate from the doctor in India or hospital doctor abroad. A person who has fallen sick after proceeding abroad may also be released foreign exchange by an authorized dealer without seeking prior approval of the Reserve Bank of India for medical treatment outside India. In this addition to the above, an amount of rupees 2,50,000 per financial year, that is US dollar, here is allowed to a person for accompanying on as an attendant to the patient going abroad for medical treatment and checkup. So whosoever is giving going with you as a attendant or as a family member who's going or as a ward boy or nurse, then also that 2,50,000 US dollar is allowed, sir. And if you have some any other questions, you can always put it in the chat box or send me an email on editor@saptagala.com. I'll be more than happy to help you. Thank you very much.